child, planet Krypton, was dying. I was sent to Earth to protect my cousin. My pop got knocked off course, and by the time I got here, my cousin had already grown up and become Superman. I hid who I really was until one day when an accident forced me to reveal myself to the world. To most people, I'm a reporter at Catco Worldwide Media, but in secret, I work with my adoptive sister for the DEO to protect my city from alien life and anyone else that means to cause it harm. I am Supergirl. Previously on Supergirl. When Superman put Lex in jail, I vowed to take back my family's company, make it a force for good. I am taking a leave of absence from Catco.
I am the new cat.
Snapper Carr, meet Cara Danvers. Snapper will be running the investigative team at Catco magazine. He landed on Earth last night in a Kryptonian pod. We don't know who he is. So when you wake up, I'll be here for you.
I sure picked the wrong time to get rid of all my kryptonite. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little shaken. Where is he? He disappeared into the city.
Which is just what I don't need. One Kryptonian on the loose just as the president is due for a visit.
The president is coming here? Yeah, she wants to tour the DEO while she's in National City to sign the Alien Amnesty Act. It's amazing. An executive order allowing aliens on Earth to come out of the shadows and live as full citizens. She's making history.
Not in my book. I think she's making a big mistake.
How can you of all people say that?
Because it's been my hard experience that humans and aliens don't mix.
What about you and me?
What about us? We can look like them. We blend in. A lot of aliens can't. And people in this world don't have much tolerance for others who look different. I say that as an alien and someone who's worn the face of a black man for 15 years.
John's right. I can count the number of good aliens I know on one hand with 2 fingers to spare. Well, I'm just glad the president doesn't see things the way you two do. Well, you be sure to tell her that when you meet her. What? She expects National City's highest profile alien to greet her on the tarmac. I'm meeting the president? Unless you're too nervous to do so. Nervous? I'm not nervous. No, it's nervous? Yeah, I'm really nervous. I'm nervous. No, it's the president.
You'll be representing this entire organization. I expect you to be professional.
Yes.
And for the record, she's the one who's lucky to meet you.
Thanks. Should I get a blowout?
Oh, dear God.
What?
Welcome, guys, to an editorial meeting for the history books. I truly believe one day we'll stand in front of our kids and tell them where we were when the president stood up for all individuals' rights, regardless of birth plan. So, we need a banner headline. Thoughts?
We're gonna stand here and pitch headlines?
Well, that's kind of how it goes around there, Snapper.
You don't come up with the headline first, Olson. You go on the street first, find a news peg. The headline comes second.
Well, Cat Grant.
Our princess did it this way. Put the cart before the horse. You said that already. You're gonna be a pale carbon copy of your former boss. You're gonna be a hard newsman. Make your own mark.
Okay. Let's take a pause in the headline then. Our first priority is to get an exclusive for the president. Everything else today is icing.
So everything else is bread and butter. Scope, call the AFL for a response to the bill. That the unions fear illegal aliens are going to flood the labor market, lower wages. How does the American worker feel about competing for jobs with aliens?
Fine, great. So next
Addison on the CDC, what bacteria and diseases are these aliens bringing from other planets? What medical protocols are in place? Morris, you do the human interest piece. Interplanetary marriage, get quotes from priests, rabbis, Mormons, Unitarians. As for the POTUS interview...
Danvers is on that.
Danvers is a rookie. We need someone hard-hitting.
Believe me, she's hard-hitting.
Trust me, I can pack a punch like you would not believe. Plus, I may or may not be running into the president.
Parker, you get POTUS Danvers. You get Lena Luthor. The brother's infamous for his anti-alien sentiments. The desk needs all your copy by noon, and if you want to keep your credentials, it better be clean.
Sorry, I gotta go. Supergirl's meeting the president. No biggie. Pretty awesome, right? Do you know her? No, not yet, but I'm pretty sure it would be cool. You know? Where's the president now? They're taking her back to the DEO. She was so nice and grateful, and she called me Supergirl. That is your name. Well, yeah, I know that, but when she says it just sounds better. Supergirl. How did anyone even vote for that other guy when you're done fawning over your new best friend? The burn pattern is consistent with a heat vision signature. Our escaped Kryptonian's been awake 6 hours, and the first thing he does is try and kill the president? One's working on tracking him. In the meantime, let's gather whatever evidence we can find. What the hell do you think you're doing on my crime scene? Anyone ever tell you all you feds sound the same? It's like you all watch the same bad movies together at Quantico. Who are you? Detective Maggie Sawyer, NCPD Science Division. I handle all cases involving aliens and things that go bump in the night. Told you mine, some of yours. Alexander Secret Service. I'm sure you mean well, Detective, but this is a federal crime scene. You're contaminating my evidence. I'm contaminating it? Your lackey over there is bagging charred carpet and crispy linoleum into the same ziplock. I thought the Secret Service would pay closer attention to detail. We have technology that makes your city PD lab look like an easy lick, and that's dumb local cops would never deduce that the president's assailant was either Kryptonian or inflammable. Those species have heat vision. Thank you. We'll take you through here. The airport's within my jurisdiction. Your jurisdiction ends where I say it does. See you around, Danvers. Sure you're bagging that up properly.
Welcome to the DEO, Madam President.
I'm surprised now that your true identity is known to the world. You don't live openly as your Martian self.
I find looking human makes people feel more comfortable.
Hopefully, my Alien Amnesty Act will change that. For you and everyone else from beyond the stars that have made Earth their home. I know the DEO's mission is to hunt renegade aliens, but that mission is going to have to adapt. You disagree, Director?
I do, Madam President. There are aliens out there, killers who wouldn't understand the concept of the very rights you're offering them. Evil creatures who could take advantage of your goodwill.
I imagine the very same thing was once said about you, John Jones. But someone gave you the benefit of the doubt. Isn't it time we paid that forward? I can think of no better time than the present to extend our hand in friendship.
Even if that hand might get bitten off?
One has to have hope.
What if it's false hope?
It's hope, John. How can it be false? Did you hear that? That was like a legit quote. People are going to quote her. Okay, well, I have to go. I'm conducting my very first interview as a reporter. Just call me if she says anything else cool, okay? What do you think?
I think hope isn't going to capture a would-be assassin.
Miss Luther?
Lena, please. It's good to see you again, Miss Danvers.
Well, if I'm calling you Lena,
Cara it is.
and if you have a parking ticket, I can have it validated for you. No, that's fine. I flew here on a bus.
Well, I'm glad to see you decided to give reporting a shot.
Oh,
Although if you're here on the same day the president is in town to sign her Alien Amnesty Act,
then I must be here to ask the sister of Earth's most notorious alien hater to take on the president's executive order.
I want to show you something.
What is it?
It's an alien detection device that allows humans to find out who among them is not truly one of them. It's not market ready yet. I mean, we're still developing the prototype. But we aim to have this device in every store in every town all across America.
How does it work?
It's just a simple skin test. Okay, let me show you what a negative response looks like. See? Right. Now you try.
But won't a device like this, doesn't it go against everything America is supposed to stand for?
Such as,
Well, freedom. Against persecution, oppression. America's always been a country full of immigrants.
it's also always been a country of humans.
Don't you think this device will force aliens back into the very shadows the president is trying to shine a light on?
Aliens want to be citizens. That's now their right. But if humans want to know which of their fellow citizens aren't actually one of them, then that's their right too. I'm a businesswoman. L-Corp is in the business of making money, and this device is going to make us a fortune. And like my brother, I'm going to do it for the good of the world. So, right. There it goes. See? Works perfectly.
Hey, I found the missing Kryptonian.
Where?
Looks like an abandoned warehouse in the Arts District. Huh. I mean, it took some doing, but I got the tracker on his DEO-issued medical bracelet back online, and I triangulated the location. Yeah, you are already gone.
Hands where I can see him. Fancy firepower for a Fed. To the warehouse. Don't bother, your boy's gone. How'd you find this place? I'm a detective agent. Danvers, I detect. I've heard stories of a Black Ops anti-alien strike team. Sounding like the boogeyman. But here you stand. You're DEO, aren't you? When we miss him, he could be anywhere.
What do you want? I want to go home.
I know what you're going to say. I should have waited for you. No, I was going to say you should have waited for me, dummy. What if you'd actually been there? What would you have done? My job. Make smarter choices next time. Yes, ma'am. Danvers, want to see how his local cops deal with aliens? You wanted to see me, boss?
I have your article on Lena Luthor.
That was some scoop, huh?
Lena Luthor's stated goal is to repair the damage her brother did to the family name. But by branding an alien detection device with the name Luthor, she has